people of the community has finally hit a sigh of relief, jubilating simply because the army has agreed to stop demolition of houses. Now, the video you are seeing at the moment is that of Senator Ned Maswen, the senator representing Edo South. People from Edo State government representing the interest of the governor Omondi Okpebholo and that of our Royal Majesty Omonobanedu Obaewa II and the army themselves. They are there at the palace of Oghede community with the Enogi just to find permanent solution to what is on ground. Now, what I later find out in all of their narratives was that the land given to the army in the 1965 by the community, the document they have is quite different from the one the army is parading. According to the Enogi, the one where army even get, now in backyard, now even follow. Meanwhile, the paper where you get, according to the land where they give army, is far from their community. Now, the issue on ground now is that why are they having two separate documents? According to the army, when they meet with the Enogi and they tell us, say, tell the people to stop developing, don't sell. Meanwhile, the Enogi was still selling with the hope, say, the land na their own. And that are waiting make army vex begin to demolish houses. Now, they have finally put a stop to it. They are going to come to a round table where a situation whereby they will inquire from land and survey. All the ministry, when it comes to land acquisition, they are going to make inquiry, dig deep to discover who is parading fake one, who is parading the real one. Before then, they are not going to demolish any houses. And those ones who go build for where army shooting range dey, and those ones, now they say there's no way if we allow that one. And according to the Enogi again, say the shooting range of the army, none of their own people builders reach there, because where they give army is quite different from where they are declaring as their shooting range. Now, my question and my fear at the moment is that if peradventure the country later discovers say those land na community get them and army enter there, e destroy them, those houses where they destroy, who won't compensate them? And these are some of the reasons why I was doing videos upon videos telling the army, two wrongs cannot make a right. All you need to do, tell the Enogi, send that warning to the community. Nobody should enter, nobody should build. Wait until final judgment is passed. But they don't do that one. Even if they tell Enogi believes say the land na in community who as a result of that have the right to sell. Now, we thank God that the committee has been set up. In the end, whatever will become of the committee, I shall also make it known to everybody out there. Just pray that God Almighty no will lead you to a place where dispute today and you go to pour your money enter. I just pity for those people whose lands and properties are being destroyed. Anyways, see the complete video.
Of what is going on in the community. One of the community man, Mr. Curtis, has been calling me to intimate me on what is going on. Of course, as a parliamentarian, the initial thing for me is to raise the motion and all those sort of things. But I said no, I needed to come and see for myself and to interface with the army on what is actually going on. And so that's why I came today. I came in today and we actually came straight from the airport to see what is going on. Graciously, the army, I went to his office. He was able to show me some maps and show me all that is going on. And we also came on site. I said that was not enough. And so we came on site to see the land as much as we can see, to be able to ascertain whether or not what was on the map is what is on the ground. That we have done. We have in our midst Honorable Zane, whose constituency is also part of this place. Member representing this constituency of Ghana East in the State House of Assembly. We have retired General Omerige, who has been the link. He has been the link and has been trying to look for mediation as well. And we have former Commissioner Robosa Mojo, who is here with us, and then my staff that has come with me in this visit. And of course, every one of us that is here. So look at our talk by at the end of the day, what we want is peace. That's what we want. We want to see a resolution to it, how we can bring peace to this community so that the army and the community can live in peace side by side. Like I said, the army has been very gracious to explain to us everything that is happening. And after here, I'm still going to find a way to sit with the governor and see exactly what is happening, to how we allocate lands in those states, whether or not we have the proper papers, the ministry who is in charge supposed to ascertain that this land is for me or for the community or for someone else. So once we get all those things properly working well, I think we can avoid issues like this. The army has also told us that they will stop demolishing property, especially those ones that are fully occupied and are being used. But those ones that is within their shooting range, it's not just for their own sake, but for the sake of those people who are there, because the army will always use a shooting range. And so if the shooting range is within the areas where people have encroached, then we'll advise those people to move out of the way. Otherwise they are in harm's way. They shoot to kill them. And so there's no, we can't even, in that area there's something we can't even negotiate at all. So we are here, the general is here, and I'm grateful to you, General, for your kindness and for also giving us time to explain in details of what is going on. So far, what I have seen for myself within the map is that the land was given to the army in 1966. There's survey, there's the survey, the state survey that supports that. But a lot of things have happened within that period. And so we are trying to see how we can reduce the pain on this side and on the side of the army as well. And so the army have said they will stop demolition on the land that is not within the shooting range. But these other ones that are already developed, fully used and all that, there's going to be a negotiation as to how they can see the land back, but with negotiation as to what they should pay for those lands. So that is not going to be settled today. I think we're still going to sit down on a round table to negotiate all of that. But for now, what we seek is peace, so that there will be loss of property and loss of lives as a result. But we also beg you in Oghede that those people that are within the shooting range to please take their property and vacate it, so that they will be out of the harm's way. Because the army have said, because of the danger that it poses not just to them but to those people, that they should peacefully vacate so that they can take full possession of their property. So that is what we have agreed on so far. And Honorable, if you have one or two things. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. No, we'll let you say something else.
Thank you, Most Distinguished Senator. I really want to appreciate your intervention and also to thank the General, the Brigade Commander, for his magnanimity. I met with him 2 days ago in his office and we spoke at length. I have met with the military, His Royal Highness. I've met with the community as a true representative of the people who have been involved in this matter for a very long time. And I want to appreciate you, General, for your calmness and your willingness to ensure that there's peace and a peaceful resolution of this matter. I got information that the letter had been written from myself, and I told you that, from the 2D, that's the GOC, and requesting for a meeting with His Royal Highness. And I've also insisted that in that meeting I should be part of it, be involved in it. So Most Distinguished, you'll be involved as well. So I'm sure we'll be able to resolve this matter in a way that is both satisfactory to all and sundry. So thank you very much, Distinguished Senator. You are doing well representing the Edo South. And I'm glad and I appreciate the young man who brought this issue to the fore, and your quick intervention is most appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you, General.
I appreciate it. Thank you. General, if there's anything that you want to add?
Okay, the civil senator, the House of Rep, the Onogi Atokwe, as you have said, what we want is the people's army. And what we want is peaceful resolution of the issue. But army, as I've always told him, because he has met me on 1 or 2 occasions, will never give each of his land for no reason. But at the same time, we're always open. I told him the last time, what we resolved before now is for everybody to maintain status quo. But they kept developing, kept selling, kept building, instead of, and the day the GOC came, unfortunately, he was there, and he was even telling the GOC that the hotel springing up there, that he sold it. And the GOC was here even much earlier too. He knows the extent of the land. And that is what actually informed this. So I want to thank you very much for this. As I've said, the Chief of Army Staff has mandated the GOC to ensure peaceful resolution of the issue. And that is what we are for. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
But manevo, in Madoa Voto, Otoro, Namuname, Survey, and a Gazette. Before we know it again, and I think baby we map away, no cover the Gazette, Nakawa by state and federal government. No one will Leo Kowa, only my dispute, which it was done 1965 with the Gazette. And though we were Mudiana, no one do Yagwe Madonevo, Mamma Bokmo, my own army, I don't let be or I do am with my area, but Oghede, a fire range. And every Oghede, Ianomo, a fire range. Upon a fire range, ye, one low run. No born Oghede, very Ianomo, ye. And my maybe trespass, laptop, Narine, the soldier.
Sir,
Sorry, let him finish.
Okay.
No,
he speaks English. I'm wondering why he was. Why
Sir, okay, very sorry for that. What I'm explaining to my people is that
the most distinguished senator please, for the sake of today's visit,
yes,
there is no need for us to go into. When we meet, we sit at the round table. Then your position on Nigeria Highness.
Bring the map.
And we now, I think it's better for the sake of peace,
yes,
and a peaceful resolution of this matter. Yes. There's a need for us to hold whatever the issue. Yes. Let's just make this a ceremonial visit, yes, intervention of his most distinguished senator, intervention of the general, and intervention of myself, so that we can resolve this matter. I think we should leave it at that for now. We want most
my good friend.
With due respect.
The commander, I thank you, and I'm happy for the support that you have rendered us for peace to reign. And with my senator and the House of Assembly for intervening for we to achieve peace. And so I will want us to maintain the status quo for peace to reign.
Nobody should build anything.
No, not until it has been resolved. Yes, sir.
Very good. Thank you. Curtis.
Yes, sir. Distinguished Senator and the Commander present. My name is Comrade Curtis Oghede. I am a civil rights activist and the National Coordinator of Freedom Ambassadors Organization. I want to first appreciate our Senator for responding swiftly to our call, because the dispute, we are trying to avoid a situation whereby it will degenerate to insecurity in the area. Having said all that, I want to appeal to our commander and the Nigerian Army Authority that prior to the peaceful resolution of this matter, we should please stop demolition. I want to
But I'm saying is we have stopped demolition.
what was said, sir, please, what was said that I understood was that for the now, that they are not going to touch the shooting range.
No, total stopping.
Okay, total stopping. Yeah, we are happy for total stopping. And secondly, we also want to appeal that a committee should be set up who also volunteer to be part of it. Because like the Enogi said, we have in our disposal the official gazette that covers 400 acres of land, 1965. Yeah. So I also believe that the Army Authority has also have a different map other than the one in our custody. So I want to appeal that for now we should devise a civil means to address the issue. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, sir. Are you aware the case was before High Court before? The High Court, and High Court gave judgment for Army to Army.
I'm not aware.
I'm telling you now, Army already won the case in court. You are supposed to appeal. You understand? The committee is supposed to appeal, and it has not been appealed. So for now, it is for Army.
Commander,
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Peace is what we need in Edo State. Peace is what we need in Nigeria. And outside that, we are just talking about the land demolition and every other thing. I want to urge the people of that same Igbo community. There's need for them to talk about those places where Fulani go builders put. We be say not be the way get community, give them the land. I know Army give them those land where they build put, but does Army have that right? Are they harboring criminals, harboring people without the knowledge of the government or the community where hosts them? Anyway, whatever you think, drop your comment in the comment section. Once again, share and follow the page. For the record, make peace day, now every day. We don't forbid anybody for body, but if you must coexist or be with us, let it pass through the normal process and let it be legitimate. And that is our stand.